You can support all that I do by going to patreon.com/thetreknerd. You can buy a GrumpyCast shirt beginning next week. You can wait for a few days. There's a sale going from November 8th to 11th, 2016, in case you're coming from the future. And everything's going to be 15% off. And by everything, I mean the t-shirt. And that's if you use code T-shirt-fun, one word, and T as in just a T, not T-E-E, just a T. T-shirt fun. And that's at grumpycast.spreadshirt.com.
This is GrumpyCast with Daryl Skeels.
Where's Mars? It's in the constellation of Constantinople.
And Joey Image.
Need a price on new fresh rainbow flavored tampons?
And now, here they are.
Are you frustrated and pissed off, or feeling just fine, or have a horrible cold? Join us, Grumpy Guys, as we talk about random things. We are the internet's barfulous bagulous.
We are the leaders and innovators of internet grumpcasting.
We're a couple of guys sitting in barber chairs, or maybe sometime in the future we will be, talking about our lives. One retired pro wrestler. I almost said one retired pro wrestler at a time. Well, I guess I just did.
Yes.
And a regular dork, which is me.
That could really be me, too. We can be found on Alpha Geek Radio, and hopefully we can be found on Facebook Live. I don't know if this is working. I think it is. I tried it last week, and it was awful. So I don't know. I hope it works.
Yeah, I looked at it today, and it looked okay.
I realized that. I didn't realize till just now that you actually can't see me. So when I do my wacky dances and laughing and stuff, you can't tell unless you have Facebook Live going and you muted the audio. Then you're good to go. Otherwise, if you can't see me, I may just do Skype video next week.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Can't see you.
Instead of streaming the webcam directly, I'll just stream Skype. It'll still be a Facebook Live. It makes sense to me.
Yeah, I like it, and it's easier for me. I'm Daryl, and I'm me.
I'm Joey, and I'm also me and not Daryl.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Chit-chat! Okay, you needed that.
That was amazing.
I
thought that was great.
Now you have proof. This is one of those coughs that if you cough once, you'll cough 12 more times. I feel okay, but not good enough to go to the gym, because if I went to the gym, I'd just cough up 1,000 lungs, and I wouldn't be able to breathe, and it would just be horrible. So I haven't gone to the gym this week. What else? My usual cure for when I start to get sick, I just gag down tons of zinc. 50 milligrams twice a day, or at least. 150 or 200 milligrams a day would be fine too. And that, if you catch it early enough, I've found that you just won't get sick. But I didn't catch it early enough because I kept thinking, I'll get some zinc. Yeah, I'll get it. And then stuff would happen and I wouldn't get any. Because I guess I left my old bottle of zinc at the old place when I moved. So I didn't have any, but I finally got some.
Now you'll never get it again.
Hopefully it'll help. And, yeah, that's my chitty chatty. As you type.
I'm waiting for the bell.
Oh, yes, I have one of those.
So the new Facebook page is doing well. We got like 100 and whatever likes in one day. We've gotten 20 or 30 since then, which has only been about a week and a half. So I'm very pleased with it. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, everyone that's watching right now. I hope this is working. Geek Fest. I went to Geek Fest Sunday. There was a screaming karate guy. It was awesome. And if you want to see what I'm talking about, go to my YouTube, youtube.com/JoeyImage, and I did a video, like a vlog of Geek Fest, and then I heard a guy screaming in the background. I legitimately thought somebody had a heart attack or there was a fight going on or something. So me and my fiance walked over there, and it was a guy doing a karate demonstration who I'm now friends with on Facebook. So I isolated out the video of his demo and sent it to him. So with my video intro, by the way, thank you to a buddy of mine, Danny Minnick, for making a new video intro for me. So that was Geek Fest, and again, not Facebook. What's it called? What's the YouTube? YouTube. Jesus, it's YouTube.
What's the YouTube-like thing that's called YouTube?
YouTube.com/Joey and check out Geek Fest 2016, and I think that's really it.
Okay, I'm trying to log into Facebook right now, and now I'm getting all distracted, which is why I never go in any chat rooms. Oh, there we go.
What are you
I'm going to
for?
hear my... How do I stop this? Oh, it's already muted. It came up muted. Okay, now I see you drinking water and doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, the video did that for me too. So I guess, I don't know, it does it by default? I don't understand why it was already muted, but YouTube does that for me too. I don't know if it's some kind of setting in my what do you call it? My Google Chrome? But if I go to a YouTube video, they all open automatically muted for me as well. I don't know why. It's strange. I don't know if it's...
What's the lag like on here? Do something and make a noise.
Hey!
And I see you just talking normal.
Well,
talking normal.
Oh, alright. I just threw my hands in the air like I didn't...
There. Hands just went up.
I didn't see it. There you go. So, I'm gonna actually... You know what? I'm gonna time this. I'm gonna use my phone and time this like a real smart guy.
Why am I telling you to do stuff? I see myself. I can do stuff. See? I can clap my hands.
Okay, so I just waved my one arm in the air, and now I am... Look, I'm actually have a stopwatch here to see the...
You just did it. It's about 10 seconds, I guess.
Yep, it's about 10 seconds. It's about 10-second delay then. 16 people viewing live right now. Although one of them is me and another one is you, so...
Or maybe 7 of them's me and 7 of them's you. And you could do something crazy and I won't see it for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
So you could pull down your... Well, I don't know what you'd do, but...
I could pull down my what?
I wouldn't see it for a while. I guess we should get back to the show. What are we doing?
I would never... Oh, and you looked away when I did something wacky. That's funny.
I didn't see anything come up.
I know, because you looked away. I just saw it on the Facebook, and you were looking the other way.
Whoops, yep, I totally missed it.
That's funny.
Now I looked away again. I'm looking away. Oh, I look back. And I'm looking away. Back.
It's weird, because now I can't tell what's live and what's delayed, and where you are, and... I have Skype minimized, and I'm watching through XSplit right now, which is weird.
Maybe I should close Facebook again. No, I'll keep it open.
Well, yeah. Well, you have to keep it on because you can't see me. Well, I guess if you want to see me, but since I'm streaming, through, yeah, you can see me 10 seconds ago.
Yeah.
But since I'm streaming through XSplit, I see both of us anyway, so I can close. I just closed Facebook.
So I'm singing. I'm singing.
I'm singing. Wow.
I'm seeing whatever everybody else is seeing live.
Yes.
And you just did a beard pet right then.
Well, I do that a lot.
Okay. What are we doing? Facebook,
Goats.
Geek Fest, Karate Guy. Oh, it's goat time. Goat time.
That really gets my goat.
This could be a long show if we keep being distracted. Oh, the time change. Let me play this for you. Not suitable for work. Tune out. Here
But
it goes.
it's good.
Thanks a lot, fucking time change. It's goddamn middle of the fucking night that I'm going to work now.
There you go. I think that's from 6 months ago. And now it's going to be that I come home and it's night. So I go to work and it's night. I come home and it's night. It's night all the time. I live on planet night. I don't like it.
I think that was the original one that you did like 2 years ago, and then you replayed it a few months ago.
So it must be a year and a half or two and a half. It's something and a half.
Oh.
Because it's when the time change went the other way. Because now it's not going to make any difference. It's still going to be night.
Yeah. Well, it's already getting dark early here. Like it's 8:30 and it's pitch black out already.
So what the hell? This is going to make it worse.
Yeah.
It's going to make it worse. we're not fixing anything by changing the time next week.
This week, or whatever it is, next week, it goes back an hour or ahead.
It goes back
spring
an
had
hour.
fall behind, right.
Yeah.
So I don't understand the point of that, and I don't understand how come Arizona doesn't do it, and their time is fine.
Yeah, their time is fine.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
all crazy there anyway, but well, my parents lived there, so. But yeah, it's gonna make it worse when they change the time. Everybody likes the summer, the summer when it's light out late, and then it slowly goes back to darkness. Now we're just gonna take that and just cram it back even more. It's like getting in a car crash, and oh, by the way, as long as we're getting in a car crash, let's put another car behind it
I was
and
just
put
gonna,
it
yeah.
wreck even harder.
And then in 6 months, we're going to reverse it.
Yeah.
So basically,
dumb.
it's like every 6 months we just go back and forth an hour. It had something to do with farming, I guess, in the 1400s or whatever. And since then, it has no effect on anything. So I don't understand the point.
I looked it up once, and now I don't remember what it was, but I think it wasn't farming. It was some other
I thought it had something to do with farming and like the moon and the crops or some garbage. I don't know.
They've actually moved it back and forth a whole bunch of times.
The moon?
Let's see.
They moved the moon back and forth?
I think it was something like World War I, had to do with World War I or something, and then they got rid of it after that, and then they put it back, and then they got rid of it again.
Weird.
And then they put it back again.
Who authorizes that? Like, who says, like, hey, can we just change the time? Oh, sure. Really?
Politicians.
That's
So nobody ever wants to change anything. So if we got rid of it, I think it would be gone forever.
You know what I realized today? If we are back to our regular schedule next week, we are on election day or election night. We may have breaking news while we're on here.
Yeah,
that'll be our biggest grump is whichever one of the two idiots wins.
We'll be grumpy no matter what.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, what's my real grump? Oh, I just did the first.
I didn't see that until just now. I feel bad.
See what?
Your grump. I didn't actually see it until just now because we talked about this last week.
Yeah, I got this chair, which you can't see. But here,
I can see the little rolly part behind you.
Huh?
I can see like the cylindrical headrest.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, that's cool.
It's gonna be 10 seconds before I see myself turn and show it. Now I'm gonna have to. Yeah, there we go.
That's cool. There's like no real back to it. It's just like a bunch of pillows, sort of.
Yeah, it's neat looking.
Yeah, that's cool. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's on the Elevator
right
game show, which is really stupid, but I love it because it's so stupid. And I see video of you talking, but yet I hear silence, so I'm going to look away. It's freaking me out.
Well, in 10 seconds you had to watch me laugh but not hear it.
I know. Oh, hey, you're laughing right now about something. Okay. Now what? Now I forgot what I was going to say.
Your chair broke.
This chair. Oh, yeah, that too. This chair is used in other movies and stuff, but I don't remember which ones. I looked it up, but it's not just that one show. Elevator is a really stupid show. All the people on there are such weenies. Anyway.
I have yet to see it, but we did find out that there is a second season.
Yeah, and it's on Hulu. So, this is going to sound stupid. Because Elevator has another season on Hulu, but it's not on Netflix, I got Hulu and ditched that other one, Sling TV. I never ever watched Sling TV.
I haven't tried it yet, but I'm leaning towards PlayStation View, which is Sling TV's competitor right now.
Yeah.
PlayStation View gives more... They give more channels for less money, so it almost seems like a no-brainer. But I gotta try it first, and then I gotta call my cable company and see how long I'm locked into them for, because we're a new customer.
Ah.
But anyway, back to your chair.
Yeah. It's kind of... The armrests are flimsy. The back of it's tough, it doesn't really expensive chairs. Well, it's not super. You're making a weird face. 10 seconds ago. Yeah. It doesn't have a lot of controls like a regular office chair would. You know how you have all these levers and bars and stuff?
Yep.
There's an up and down one, so that's fine. Then there's a leaning back limiter, and that's good. But there's no, like, lean forward controller. And usually there's something for leaning forward, but not on this. But anyway, that's not even my grump. My grump is that...
Wait, what does that mean? There's something for lean... Like, you could just lean forward as far as you want until you fall?
Yeah. Or you can do the little adjustment that'll stop it at whatever point you set it at.
Right, right.
So you lean forward until you want it to stop, and then you do the adjuster thing, and it locks it. And this doesn't have that. But anyway, it looks cool, but it broke. Actually, even before that, when I took it out of the box, it was missing a little part on one of the wheels. And you know, you shove the wheels up into the holes on the bottom of the chair.
Right, right.
I could pick up a chair and show you, but that would be a pain in the butt.
They have that the little tab that goes into the bottom.
Yeah.
Right.
And it has a little ring around it.
Or the post, the little metal post sometimes.
Yeah. It has a post with a slot and a ring around it.
Yeah, yeah.
And you shove it in the hole and it locks.
Yeah.
Well, one of the wheels was missing the little ring around it, so you'd shove it in and it would just fall out again.
Ugh, that's no fun.
Yeah, but it was only one of them. As long as you don't pick up the chair, it won't fall out. So
yeah, right.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to send it back for that. But then my son, I don't know what he did, if he did something or what, but the buttons that raise and lower the arms on it,
right.
One of the buttons broke and just fell off.
Already?
And the yeah, and the screw hole. There's a screw hole for the button, and the threads were stripped, so I couldn't just screw it back in. But actually, that's what I ended up doing was I got a bigger screw and screwed that in. So I did finally end up fixing it. So
I feel things shouldn't be breaking that quickly, though.
Yeah.
You know, nothing at all. Not that
I shouldn't
fast.
have to fix it.
Right.
So that's that grump. Yeah, and that's what I have. I've been grumpy about things all week, but I don't remember what any of them are.
That's okay. Write them down.
Grumpy about my bad memory.
Well, there you go. Write them down next time.
Yeah.
Sometimes during the week I'll write something down and then I'll forget anyway. Or if I tweet something, you always you say GrumpyCast.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, somebody just said in the Facebook chat, Daryl would stand up, but he's not wearing any pants.
That could be. You never know.
Where am I at? Grumps. Oh, bootleg DVDs. I bought a Blu-ray the other day. That's actually right here, and it's really cool, and it's a Ric Flair Blu-ray. Ric Flair in Japan, it's 2 discs. It's got like 40-something matches on it or whatever. And I saw the ad for it, and it looked really cool. So I bought it. It was $25. And then I get it, and it's this. So it's real, but it's literally just burned discs. They say verbatim, blank Blu-ray on the bottom, 25 gig. They couldn't even take a Sharpie and write disc 1, disc 2. They couldn't put a label. I mean, this is like just laziness. It's super annoying. Like, I don't even want to publicize the company that put this together because I don't want them to make any more money off of this. You know, essentially, when I got this, I realized I could have just downloaded videos from YouTube and burned them myself, and saved myself $25. It's a cool product in theory, but I mean, dude, come on, man. Like, that's not like I'm a nobody. I don't have any money. Okay, I'm not rich or anything like that. But when I made my DVD last year, I took the time to make a label for every single one. Granted, it wasn't anything flashy. There was no graphics. It was just a plain text label that said the name of the DVD and disc 1, disc 2. But I did it for every single one of them. Okay, so I don't understand why this company can't. And they're making, more on their stuff than I did on mine. It's laziness. That's the problem. But I have another grump that I didn't notice till today, and I added this today. Facebook people with, on Facebook you can put your your job, right?
Uh-huh.
And it says what dates were you working there from September 95 to September 2000 or whatever, and it'll say former whatever at, for 5 years or something. What is with these people that put every single job they've ever had since the bicentennial? Somebody sent me a friend request yesterday, and I was like, oh, I don't recognize this person, but whatever. I add everybody on my Facebook. Whoever sends me a request, I add everyone. I don't care. So I hit OK, and then I always go check out the person eventually, usually right away. And if I figure out that they're spam, I delete them. But this person it was some woman from Georgia or Virginia or something, and it was like like on the left of her picture where it says former blah blah blah. There was like 23 things there. Former this, former that, former this. Like I don't need to know I don't need to know your job experience, okay? It's just a Facebook friendship. It means nothing. It doesn't mean anything in the real world, okay? It doesn't mean I'm friends with you. I've never met this person. I don't know you. It means, hey, I'll see weird stuff you post and you'll see weird stuff I post and that's it. But like it's like I have to scroll down like 7 screens to get to the bottom.
Are they looking for a job or something?
I think they're looking for like, hey, I've already had 46 jobs. Why not 25 more? I don't understand that. And it's like, that's an option. You don't have to post that stuff. You can add it in there, but then say, don't post this or keep this stuff private. Or keep it hidden from timeline. So it's like people are going in there and intentionally saying like, hey, I'm going to post 45,000 different things I used to do. Well, I don't care. It's super amazingly annoying. Yeah. I wish I could find an example right now, but no specific names come to mind. I don't even remember this person's name, but I just saw it and it instantly aggravated me.
That's so weird. Well, I guess they like the places they've worked.
I guess. I hope.
Oh, what are we doing? Oh,
well, I don't
it's time
care.
For this. It's Rainbows and Unicornia, where we talk about positive stuff, and I don't like that song anymore. It really bugs me. It sounds like The Simpsons. Like The Simpsons news report or something.
That's what I like about
it. I've got a million songs. I'll find something. What am I doing? Oh yeah, good stuff. There is good stuff. It's hard to think positively when you have this crappy cold and your thing froze up. Oh wait, am I frozen? Oh, the whole thing's frozen. The Facebook thing. Songs. I'll find something.
I see it.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh, huh.
You just said, what am I doing? Oh.
Maybe it's on my end.
Try to refresh. Maybe it's working here.
Okay, well, I'll just ignore it then. It's better if I don't see it anyway. What am I doing? Oh, okay.
Rainbows and Unicornia.
Yas. My dishwasher. Oh, yeah, I copied you. So you're not copying me when you
that's
do your...
weird.
This. It really did remind me of this, so I put it in, and it looks like you're copying me, but really I'm copying you. The dishwasher upstairs is a crappy piece of... Well, it was a crappy piece of stuff, and you'd put stuff on the top. You'd put, you load a dishwasher. There's the bottom and there's the top, and the stuff on the bottom would come out okay. I mean, it wouldn't clean that great, but then the stuff on the top, it's like it took all the junk from all the dishes on the bottom and put it on the stuff on the top. So the ones on the top came out dirtier than they went in.
Yeah, so we'll clean the bottom rack, but we'll dirty the top rack.
Yeah, so I called the land goons. And
the land goons, I like that.
Yeah, and told them about it. 'Cause I'm new. It's been it's been 20 years since I've had my own place and had land goons. So I don't remember what you're supposed to bother them about. But I don't think I'm supposed to buy a new dishwasher. Although I would have if I had to.
I think
but
they
don't
do that
tell
for
them
you.
That. So yeah, they came and they took away the old one and gave me a brand new one, and it works great. So that is super good.
Oh, you were talking about a dishwasher. That's right. Mine's a clothes washer that I talked about last week.
Yeah. Oh, I got ding your ding.
Ding my ding, brother.
Whoops, that was low. Let's try again.
Yeah,
I'll ding you higher.
So yes, our washer broke last week. It just stopped working, and it's not fixed, but it was replaced. Yay! So they came down to look at it. Like, I don't know who my fiance called, but Sears. She called Sears. That's right. And they sent someone down. That's where she bought it 7 or 8 years ago. And they said, "Oh, we'll send a guy down. It's $79 to look at it, and then if you want to repair it, that $79 it's added into whatever the thing is." So they wanted, when it's all said and done, they wanted $479 to fix it. So $400 for the thing, and it gets added on to the $79. So it was $479 total. $400 to replace it, $79 for them to look at it. So she said, "But I found a brand new one for $550." So, you know, for another 70, whatever it was, $60, $70. So I think it was $70. So for another $70, we got a brand new washer. So that's much better than having the old crappy one replaced.
Huh. What brand was the old one?
I don't remember.
Was it Samsung?
No.
Okay.
I think the old one was a Whirlpool, maybe, or GE. I think the old one was either Whirlpool or GE, and the new one is the other one. So if the other one was Whirlpool, the new one's GE, or vice versa.
Oh, okay. Sears. Oh, I said this last week. Sears came out. We had a washer and dryer, and they said they would try to fix it 3 times, and if they failed, they'd buy us a new one.
Oh, that's cool.
And so they tried to fix it 3 times, and then at the end, they said, "Oh, I'm sorry, this deal isn't really good." And I don't remember what their stupid reason was. So I called headquarters and said that the guy said that, and they said, "Oh, well, okay, we'll buy a new one." And so they did.
It's only a few $100 for them. I mean, it's not like it's, you
Yeah.
know? And I mean, they get it at cost. They sell them, so it's not like it's breaking their bank.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have another rainbow. I got a free Chinese TV box.
What
I'm very
is that?
excited about that. Actually, I haven't even opened it yet. I've got it right here. But
I thought what you meant was you took your old washer and just looked at that it has a glass front, and so you would look in and it'd be like watching Chinese TV.
I've never
TV
seen
box.
Chinese TV that I know of.
I don't know. Maybe it looks like a washer.
I've got it right here. I haven't even opened it yet. Basically, I think I've shown you the Geek app before that sells stuff from China at super discounted prices compared to what they are in the U.S.
I'm going to get in trouble for what I said.
I didn't even hear you said.
Chinese TV box.
So anyway, so on this Geek app, they sell a whole bunch of stuff, and one of them is this. It's basically a TV box. It's called a Kodi box. Kodi is like a video player that you can watch movies and stuff on it, and TV shows and stuff, and they'll stream your own stuff, and you can hook up an SD card and watch stuff that way. It's almost like a Chinese version of a Roku box, except you can put your own stuff on it too via this program or app called Kodi, Kodi. So if you buy them in this country, they're like anywhere from $130 to $160. So I got this one off of that app Geek, which again sells everything from China, and it was $28.
Wow.
So $28 plus $10 shipping, so it was $38. But they gave me a delivery date of October 24th, which was last Monday, and it never showed up. So I emailed, and they said, "Oh, there's a delay. It'll be there October 31st instead," which was this past Monday. So it didn't show up. So I emailed them on November 1st, and I said, delays, no problem. Just wanted to let you know that it didn't show up on the 31st either. So they emailed me back saying, well, since it now missed 2 promised delivery dates, we'll just refund your money. So we'll give you a full refund plus shipping, and if it shows up, just keep it and consider it a gift. So that was yesterday. Yesterday was the 1st. So coincidentally, it showed up today. The day after I got the refund, it showed up. But now it's a gift, and I'm keeping it.
Wow.
So I'm gonna unbox it and try to hook it up later. Actually,
Where's that?
I might do a
never mind.
YouTube. What's up?
Oh, I was just going to ask where you got it, but you already said.
Yeah, the app is called Geek. There's a website called Wish, which is the same thing. It's the same company, but Geek sells more, technology and electronic stuff like that. And Wish has like clothes and shoes and things like that. So if you go to the App Store and just look up Geek, I can even send you a link to it. You can actually funny story about that. Funny story about that. they sell a bunch of unlicensed action figures and some clothes and posters and stuff like that. So, you may know this story, actually, but at last year's Nerdtacular, I had a World of Warcraft phone case on my, I guess it was an iPhone 6 at the time. And, of course, the great Chris Metzen was there, who I met, thankfully, and hung out with for several hours. Smashed, hammered out of my mind. And he goes, "Oh, that's a pretty cool phone case. I didn't know we made those." And I said, "Actually, I got it from this app." And I was hammered, so I just showed it to him. And he's like, "Oh, well, that's not licensed." I'm like, "Well, I only paid $1. I only paid $1 for it, so you didn't really lose all that much." So he's like, "I'm going to have to call these people because none of this stuff..." Or no, because I'm going to talk to my licensing department because none of this stuff is licensed. I'm like, oh, I hope I didn't just get China in trouble. But they still have a whole bunch of Warcraft stuff on there, so it's cool. So stuff that you can find like at FYE, for example, or like GameStop. They have like the World of Warcraft action figures. They're like this tall. They're like $40. I get the same ones on Geek for $8. Some of them come in a box that says licensed by Blizzard. So I don't know if they're buying legit ones and selling them, or if they're just printing up their own boxes. But they all look cool to me, so I'm like, hey, this is great. So I have a whole bunch of them now. But anyway, that's where I got this thing from, the Geek app. And so I don't know if this thing is legal or whatever, but it was free now. So that's one of my rainbows.
I'm laughing because you said it's this tall, and in my mind I said, okay, I'll wait 10 seconds to see how tall it is.
Oh, I forgot you can't see it right away.
Yeah. So I did finally see how tall it was, which made me laugh again.
That's funny. So next week I'll do the same setup, but I won't do video directly from my webcam. I'll just do Skype. Then we can see each other in real time, which is much better.
Well, what about the live thing? Are people going to see that?
Yeah, because I'll still stream it from live, but I'll stream it to Facebook Live, but I'll capture it from Skype itself, as opposed to one captures Skype and one is my webcam. So I'm getting your video on one side and mine on the other. If I do it just through Skype, I'll get them both together.
I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. It makes sense to me.
Okay. What are we doing? Oh, yes, it's time for this.
TV box.
Do you have any last words?
We do have last words. What was that crunchy, crumpling stuff? I can't see anything in the video.
That was me grabbing the package for the TV box.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to show you that, if you could, I don't even know if you can see it, but it literally says TV box with a bunch of Chinese writing next to it. It's probably not easy to read on there.
No, I can't see it. That's from 10 seconds ago that you're holding that up.
Yes.
Okay. The last word. And I made this right before the show because of something Dave Podnar did right at the... I wasn't listening to it in advance. I was just seeing what the levels were to see if I had to adjust them. Yeah. And I heard him say something, which caused me to make this for him.
That thing's awesome. There's actually 2 Grumps on the Facebook page as well.
Okay.
Which we can get to.
We'll do Mr. Podnar, and then we'll do your thing. Here we go.
Hey, Daryl and Joey. Dave Podnar is here. It's the season of the orange gourd, if you will. No, not presidential politics. Food. Everything pumpkin flavor. You know, pumpkin cookies. I love pumpkin cookies. Pumpkin pie. I love pie. But today I had pumpkin flavored hummus. I like hummus. I like garlic hummus. I like pine nut hummus. I really enjoy hummus. Pumpkin hummus. Had it today in a sample. Did not like it. Took a little bite and went, that is disgusting. So it was like, no, too far. Luckily, the orange gourd season will be done soon. I think he said November 25th or 28th or something like that, and everything will be done. So, talk to you later, guys. Bye.
I like pumpkin stuff.
I'm not a big pumpkin guy.
I think they only do it this time of year because that's when the pumpkins are done.
Yeah, I'm not a big pumpkin guy though, like food-wise at least. And I'm not a big hummus guy at all. I don't know what the hell that's made of, or I don't like the word. It's just weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's a bean, I guess.
And it makes how many beans are in that little package? Because it makes like this 18 pounds of spread.
Yeah, it's smushed up beans. I don't even know what kind. Probably some kind I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like them. I don't like it. I mean,
yeah. I like pumpkin pie, and the pumpkin coffee's okay. But other than that, eh. And
I'm not a coffee guy either.
Oh.
I'm a big tea guy.
I was going to say, well, you're fired off the show then. But coffee's got nothing to do with that. Now what? Oh. Pumpkin. Oh, what I was going to say was I don't like seasonal stuff if it's just based on the season. Pumpkin stuff is okay because that's when the pumpkins have grown and they're ready to harvest and ready to make stuff out of. So that makes sense to me. But stuff like candy cane flavored stuff, you can have candy cane stuff all year. It doesn't have to be only in December. So I don't like that stuff. It's promoted just because of a holiday.
Yeah.
And that's that. Yeah. Oh yeah, you have stuff.
Yeah, there was two grumps posted in the Facebook. One of them is from Amber Thomas. It says, I hate when you buy a bag of chips and it's like 50% air. That drives me nuts. There was a whole not a documentary. There was a whole segment on that. There used to be a show called How It's Made. And there was a segment on that show about why they do that. And it's so when they're packaged together for shipping to distributors or, stores or whatever, so they're not too tight and it doesn't break. And then you open up to a bag of crumbs or chipped chips or whatever, broken chips. But like, man, give me a little bit more or lower the price, dude. I'm paying like $2.50 for 6 chips and air. There's a whole bunch of air all around me and it's free. And I can just go home and fry up some potatoes myself and get more than 6 chips out of it. It's ridiculous. It drives me insane.
Yeah, that is. It's nuts to open a thing and it's half air.
Oh, it's so aggravating. I don't understand why. Like, I don't know why they.
Well, they don't. I think they only do that with potato chips because corn chips aren't that way, are they? Because I get corn chips and they're full to the top.
Really? See, I get like Fritos and they're usually not. They're not half filled, but they're more than they're more than half, but they're not like filled.
Oh, okay.
Doritos are like that too. It's anything crunchy. It's like, well, chips, yeah. Basically.
I think potato chips are more brittle. Maybe that's why they do it.
I don't know. I'm not a big potato chip guy. This is the weirdest thing ever. I don't want to contradict myself, but I'm 100% Italian, so I could eat, beef and pork and pasta and sauce by the carload, but I don't eat potato chips because they're too greasy. It doesn't make any sense, and it makes me laugh, but I don't eat them because there's like so much grease on them. Like I can grab one and see it on my fingers. It's weird. Like I have to either really be starving or there's really nothing else that I like for me to eat potato chips. So it's like very rare, and it's only because of the grease. I don't understand how that makes any sense. Because I mean, again, I'm Italian. I can drink grease by the boatload, but I won't eat it if it's on a potato chip. I don't get it. I don't understand how that makes any sense. But that's me.
That's just the way it is.
And we have one more grump from the Facebook page from Kelly McCurdy, who is in the Tad pool. It says, I have adult children and one keeps secrets about everything. For the second time in a row now, I found out she's in a relationship by seeing it on Facebook. And I don't even know with who. How hard is it to talk to the people you're supposed to care about? You take 5 minutes to talk to your family before you post on Facebook. Thanks, guys. Love the show.
Yeah.
That's amazingly annoying as well. Yeah, that's annoying. And I think it's disrespectful.
Yeah, it is, but then they're trying to be independent, and they are kind of trying to shut you out of their lives, but not. It's nothing against you. It's for their own growth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of get that, but it seems weird to me. Like I've just never been that way. Like anytime especially the relationship thing. Anytime I've had a girlfriend, I've always introduced them to my parents before I even tell anybody or talk about it with anybody or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like I always get the vibe. Because, again, my parents we're all Italian, so if I get the vibe, 2 seconds after meeting my girlfriend that my mother or my father doesn't like him, doesn't like her whatever attitude or personality, whatever, I know it's not going to work out because I trust that Italian intuition thing. So, it's like you can tell right away. So I've always just kind of brought chicks home and, hey, this is my girlfriend, whatever, and if it works out, it works out, and then if there was one girl I was with for quite a while that I didn't know till afterwards that my mother hated her. I never knew that part, but yeah, after we split up, my mother was like, that girl, she lied to me when we first met. She told me, like, I don't know, she had some kind of big falling out with her family and quote unquote disowned them. So she told my mother she had no siblings and that both of her parents had passed away. And then later on, they patched things up, and suddenly she had a sister, and her parents were alive again. And my mother never questioned it because in her own words, it wasn't any of my business. It was, between her and I. And then after we split up, she's like, then she told me the whole story about that. I'm like, I remember that, and I always kind of thought that you were like thinking something was up, but never mentioned it. She's like, well, it wasn't my business. Like, well, I understand. But otherwise, yeah, man, I've just never been the thing, especially like the relationship thing. I never hit it. I don't know.
Yeah, I never did either. But I think it's just an independence thing, and it'll probably go away or get better.
Not that we had Facebook when I was, at that age or whatever, but
yeah. Oh, there's always something though.
Yeah,
especially with your Facebook
especially with adult children.
Yeah. Whoops. Okay. I think we addressed that.
Yes.
Now there's a write-in. Write-in vote. Oh, wait, that's not a vote. It's just It's Casey. That's who it is.
How come it's all lit up? Is that weird? Or it's
no, I did that. Just anytime I paste a note in, I highlight it. So that if there's another one, I highlight it in a different color.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
so I don't get to the end of this and then keep going into the next note like it's all one thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I will read this since it is my duty. Casey says, "Hi, Daryl and Joey, long-time listener, first-time writer. I've got a grump for you. I've been waiting since 7:30 a.m. for a Comcast tech to show up. So according to our ISP, Comcast, we've been experiencing a signal fluctuation. They scheduled us for a tech to come out via DM on Twitter, but they said tomorrow, and I guess they said that at 12:01 a.m. So Sunday into Monday, but didn't specify whether they meant tomorrow as in Monday or tomorrow as in Tuesday. Maybe this is just me and you guys won't agree. It's a grump, but if you set an appointment and the item comes in after midnight, you should specify what something like tomorrow means. Thanks, and love the show, Casey." And I agree.
That would drive me nuts. I absolutely agree.
They shouldn't even say tomorrow. They should just
give you a day, right?
Yeah. Because you don't know what time. Well, maybe they know what time zone. Oh, of course it's going to be your...
But if they're answering you on Twitter, I mean, it's
true.
That they should say, "Hey, we'll be there Monday," or "Hey, we'll be there Tuesday," especially if it's after midnight. And well, actually, if it's after midnight, they shouldn't even be open because it's just confusing. But if it's after midnight and they are going to say tomorrow, then say, "Hey, we'll be there tomorrow, Tuesday at whatever, or Monday at whatever." Don't just say tomorrow. Say a day.
Yeah.
Because that's never happened to me before, but I know if I were in that situation, I'd be sending 4 more DMs. Like, what the hell does tomorrow mean? Like, give me a window. What time? What day? What date? Like, speak to me in English here, dummy.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
I absolutely agree with it.
Totally valid. And that's all I've got.
Partner.
Does that mean we're done?
Partner.
You mean... Whoop. Where's my mouse? Come on.
I believe we are good to go.
I think so, and so I'm going to do that. Oh, crashing of the app.
A soundboard?
Soundboard has crashed.
That loves to crash and do that thing.
I don't know what the deal is. I thought we had it fixed, but nope. And now it's back. So now I can play the music. You can... This is too loud. You can send an email or an MP3, make them about a minute long. Well, the MP3, not the email. And send it to grumpycast@gmail.com. Or I guess you could go into the GrumpyCast thing on Facebook.
Facebook.com/GrumpyCast. You can post them there as well.
Yeah. And I'm trying to keep this volume low. I didn't keep the channels separate, so I have to do this manually this time because I was too lazy beforehand to separate anything out. Now I'm using up all of our music. So I should say follow the show at GrumpyCast on Twitter. I am at the Trek Nerd on Twitter, and I do This Week in Trek. And I am TMS's Stump Me segment guy thing.
I am at Joey Image on Twitter, and thatimageguy.com I think still works. And at GrumpyCast on Twitter, and prowrestlingtees.com/JoeyImage, and grumpycast.spreadshirt.com with the sale stuff that Daryl said earlier that I don't remember.
See you next time.
Bye-bye, dudes.
Podcast's so crappy, it's like you're not even there!
Now I only have one issue.
Yes.
How do I stop streaming? Because if you remember, when I first loaded up Facebook Live, it told me we weren't online anyway, even though we were, which means now it doesn't give me an option to stop because, according to Facebook, we never started. So,
oh, no.
So if everyone's still watching, how the hell are you guys? I don't know what's going on right now.
We have 7 people still hanging out.
This is 10. According to Facebook,
really?
we never
Oh,
started.
it's one of those deals.
Oh, now it says... Oh, no, it says 7. I didn't rewatch it. Rewatch it. I didn't refresh... refresh it. Why did I say rewash?
This thing says GrumpyCast Live 11/2. Oh, that's the date.
Yes.
Okay.
What did you think it meant?
I thought it meant there were 11 viewers out of 2, which makes even less sense.
11 and a... Oh, it actually means 1.5 viewers.
Yeah, 1.5.
The viewer count was on the video itself. That's just what I typed.
Yeah.
I'm happy that this actually worked.
Yeah, it seems to have.
What?
Except that it's totally distracting.
My fiance said Fisher Paykel. What the hell does that mean?
What?
I don't even know what that is. What is that? Is that English words?
Who? English pie hole?
Maybe that's the... Oh, that must be the dishwasher brand. Or the... not dishwasher, the other washer thing. Yeah, that's the clothes washer brand. I don't know if that's the one that it used to be or the one we got.
Put your dishes in the disher pie hole. Whatever. I don't know what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm going to try to stop the stream.